Hey guys, Jake the Sports here, and I am so happy. This is one of the best days ever. I mean, for me watching college football. I mean, you have Georgia down at halftime against Tennessee. That is amazing. That is hilarious on so many levels. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Florida lost. Oh my gosh. I mean, you lose to the Aggies. The Aggies! Unbelievable! My God. I mean, how do you lose to the Aggies? They can't beat a ranked team. And they got destroyed by Alabama. So there go your SEC hopes for the SEC championship. I, I don't even think you're making it to Atlanta. But I mean, Georgia's down at halftime, so I don't even know what team from the East is going to make it to Atlanta. Is Tennessee going to make it to the make it as the East representative for the freaking SEC championship? Who knows? But this is hilarious, and this, like I said, this is one of the best days I've ever had watching college football. And we're just over halfway through the day with games. We still got Miami, Clemson, and of course, my Fighting Irish facing off, and they will obviously dominate FSU, or I hope they will. They better. Just as a Notre Dame fan, listen, you always want to see teams get upset in college football, as long as it's not your team. And as a Notre Dame fan, fingers crossed tonight. I mean, this is just hilarious to watch. This is hilarious. Team after team after team after team gets upset and upset and upset and upset. Obviously, I'm overreacting a little about the UGA game. That game's not, I mean, it's only halftime, so I'm not going to go in as depth with that one. But I will talk about the outcome of that game once that game is over, and once, because that segues us right into the Notre Dame game. So I'll start talking about that in the preview for the Notre Dame game. So I'm not going to talk about Notre Dame much in this video, but first off, we have LSU losing again. I mean, I've told you guys, LSU is not what they were last year, and they're not going to be what they were last year for a long time. LSU's on a downward spiral, okay? They really are. And it's really sad to see, honestly, but it's the cycle of college football. So, I mean, it was hilarious that the ball got deflected. I thought you guys were going to beat Missouri, honestly, before coming into this week and with 1 second left. I thought you guys would score the touchdown. You don't. And, yeah, you're 1-2 having losses to who? Freaking Mississippi State and Mizzou. I mean, and your only wins over Vandy. And guess what? South Carolina beat Vandy by the same amount as you. So, after what I've seen, I mean, South Carolina looks as good as LSU right now. I mean, and that's just sad. That is just depressing and sad. I mean, LSU hasn't even played a good team yet. Just think about that. LSU's 1-2, and they haven't played a good team yet. I gave Mizzou as one. Mizzou was one of the 5 wins one of the 5 or 6 wins I gave you this year. God. Who else? Oh yeah, Oklahoma getting super excited after beating a Texas team who lost to TCU last week. I mean, we've been over this. The Big 12 is a trash can. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Neither team wanted to win that game. It was just sad and depressing. And stop playing it on a neutral site, seriously. Who else? Yeah, Florida. Florida embarrasses themselves. Sad, horrible. I mean, we all know this. Listen, I did not expect Florida. I did not expect Florida to make the playoff this year. I really didn't. I think they'd have a good shot, but personally, I wasn't in that boat. But that was at the beginning of the season, before the season started. Once things started rolling, sorry for the wind here, but once things started rolling, I really thought Florida was going to make the playoff. And possibly win the SEC. Then you lose to Texas A&M. And God, listen, Texas A&M is not a top 25 team. The only reason they're ranked in the top 25 is because that's a huge drop from 11 to 25. Texas A&M shouldn't even be the 11th best team in the country in the first place. I mean, what are you doing? Again, the AP Bowl is back. AP Bowl is back with their shenanigans. And then watch, they're going to bump Texas A&M all the way back up to 11 after beating Florida. That's not how it works. It's not. I mean, listen, here's the thing. Texas A&M, just because they beat Florida doesn't make them an amazing team all of a sudden. They're still trash. I'll see you when a real team plays. Really. Notre Dame. And they demolish Florida State. Yeah, I'll be back here at 7. Give you guys the recap of all the 3:30 games. Yeah, ton of upsets today. I love it.